morning, everyone. This morning I want to talk about apples. In particularly the quote that says, "The bad apples spoil the bunch." That is so true when you have a bowl of apples together. You see, the super ripe apple, or the super ripe fruit in general, gives off a gas. And this gas can expand to the other fruit and cause it to ripen and spoil and rot. But what about the apples and the fruit that are still on the limb? See, those apples and the fruit are still receiving the proper nutrients. They're still receiving the fertilizer they need to grow and ripen, and then when you pick them, they taste sweet. Those are the apples that you won't really want, the ones directly off the tree. But you see, in life and in teams in general, you have that bunch of apples that's already been picked. Yeah, they can all rot, but the goal is to keep them on the tree. The goal as a leader is to keep feeding those apples the nutrients they need. Keep watering those apples. Keep providing those apples with the proper fertilizer to grow. The great sequoia trees out in California, they live for thousands and thousands of years. Imagine these big, majestic trees. Why don't they fall? Why when all these major storms and earthquakes come through, knock them down? It's because of their rooting system. You see, their roots, when the trees begin to grow, intertwine with the other trees, and it's really strong to pull them apart, so they continue to live. But what about that one tree, the outlier, the one that roots do not combine with the others? See, they barely touch and they're easy to pull apart. Those are the trees that will fall, and those are the trees that will die. So now back to your apples on your tree. As leaders, we've got to feed those apples. We've got to provide them nutrients. We've got to provide them water and fertilizer. And we've got to help knock off the bad apples. See, an orchard owner will go around and he'll shake the trees, and the apples will fall to the ground. Then he'll go around and pick up the ones that are good, and the bad apples, he may pick them up and feed them to the pigs, or he may let them sit there and continue to rot and become fertilizer. If you have bad apples on your teams, you can either find a way to help them, or they can help buy into what you're doing as a leader, or let them rot, let them become fertilizer, and let them become pig food. That's all you can do with them. People will either choose to buy in, or they won't buy in. The goal, because you've already trained these people, you've already provided them the nutrients that they need, the water they need, the fertilizer they need, you would love for them to buy in. But every once in a while, you have one or two people that choose not to buy in, that choose not to receive the nutrients, that choose not to receive the water, and choose not to receive the fertilizer that you're giving out, that you're providing your tree, your teams, and you've got to get rid of the fruit. Find ways to get rid of them. They'll do it themselves. They will continue to be negative. They will continue to poison your environment. But the main goal is to continue to feed the good fruit. Continue to water the good fruit. That fruit on that tree will help your rooting system to combine. It'll be strong. The little fruit that decides not to buy in, it will fall off. You can get rid of them. Have a great day.